Our first guest today is a musician, a boxer, a coach, a motivational speaker, and now an author. We welcome former Niagara Falls resident, Just Isaac. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to focus today on your book. So you have released a book.
Right.
The name of it?
Think Fearlessly.
So how did the inspiration for this book come up?
Well, during the pandemic, it was pretty crazy. I didn't know what I was going to do at one point because I landed a deal of a television show on the West Coast. So I was supposed to flying out back and forth, and then they shut down everything. So then I had to just come to grips to, I had to think about what I wanted to do. And I always like helping people. That's my objective in life, is to help people, I'm an empowerment specialist. I love to bring people to higher heights and deeper depths in learning who we are. So then I just started writing, and I wrote this book. The book is entitled Think Fearlessly.
So what does it mean to think fearlessly? What does that mean to you?
I would say to think fearlessly would be it doesn't mean necessarily that we're not going to fear, but I believe that if we have the proper understanding and we can organize our thought life in a way that we face fear, we go into it full throttle, and then the result that we're looking for on the other side of that is that we see success, we see achievement, we see happiness. And this is more than just success within business. We're talking about success within relationships, success within a self-awareness, understanding who we are, because there's a degree of success in understanding who we are.
How did you put the book together? Are there stories about your own life in there? Because you've lived a varied kind of life. You've done a lot of different things.
Right. Yeah, I've had the opportunity, through the grace of God, to be able to, navigate through multiple realms and be able to, to experience different things. So all of my experiences, things that I felt not so good about even, is in this book. And the reason it's in there is because I believe if it can help someone to gain some momentum in life, to gain some inspiration in life, to move forward in life, and to be impactful themselves just by their own life story, this is what this book is about.
Motivational speaking, that's something that you do. Is that something you did before you wrote this book, or did it come as a consequence of writing this book?
I have done some motivational speaking prior to the release of the book as well.
And is that what, I guess, sort of informed some of your writing here as well?
Yeah, some of it, yes, as well. It's like the book itself is like a one-on-one. I'm a life coach. I've had an opportunity, to have some success in some areas in life. And, I wouldn't have been able to do it without the help of people pouring into my life. I've had some key people that have really poured into me and really helped me throughout the years, that whether it's through boxing, through music, through acting, right now I'm really enjoying the acting as well, along with the book.
You've had a couple of roles in some films?
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
Well, one of the latest lead role that I landed was a show called Fear Thy Neighbor, Not in My Yard. And that was pretty cool, but I had an opportunity to experience becoming someone that I wasn't.
You had to play a bad guy.
He was, he was, but it was actually based on a true story.
Right.
I played as Mike Davis, and it was set out of the United States, but it was actually filmed in Canada. So it was pretty cool.
More acting roles coming your way in the future?
Absolutely. I can't really speak a whole lot on what's happening, but I'm going to be flying out in the next week and a half out to Manitoba, and I'm flying back out to the West Coast as well. So yes, there are some things that are happening. There's things that's popping with the acting as well.
I introduced you off the top as a former Niagara Falls resident, but you're still tied to Niagara Falls.
Yes.
You're coaching here still.
Yes, I have a gym. I have a boxing club. It's located on Thurlstone in Dorchester.
How many kids are training there?
They come in and out. We got a nice group of kids that come in and out, and there's always, anyone's welcome to pop in and get your skills up. If you want to lose weight, whatever your goal is, to lose weight, to compete, whatever that is, what I'm saying? We're there to help.
And why do you still do that? You're not living here. You're so busy writing.
Listen, I love
speaking, acting.
I love engaging with people. I love interacting with people in close proximity. I love to look in someone's eyes and to speak words and then to see those words manifest in their life. You know, I believe that words have future implication. You know, the words that we speak, they don't just disappear. When we speak words into the atmosphere, those words, I believe, they have the potential to manifest if there's a degree of faith, if there's cultivation, if it's nurtured, if it's, you know, there's a thing that's called auto-suggestion.
Yes.
When we hear stuff over and over again. Well, every time they walk into my gym, you're going to hear that you're great. You're going to hear that you're powerful. You're going to hear that you're beautiful. You're going to hear that you have the potential to excel and do things. It's more than just boxing. Boxing is just, you know, another avenue, another platform to be able to communicate that to people.
Think
you know?
Fearlessly, Balboa Press, available on Amazon.
It's on Amazon. It's in Barnes & Noble stores. Yes, internationally, globally, actually.
Just Isaac, thanks for popping in, and you really did just pop in today. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
Thank you for having me so much.